Hey guys, Nick Rodriguez here for the top 3 Facebook trending topics of the day. The first one was I've never heard this person's name. It's not an easy name for me, so I'm gonna get it wrong. It's like Mahershala Ali, and like I said, it's not the way that you say the name. Probably you guys can probably do a lot better with that, but. When I first saw it, I saw Ali. I just thought, I always think of, I think it's Muhammad Ali's daughter, anytime I see Ali. So I thought it might be her, but it had the picture of a guy, and I recognized the guy, and I guess, so this person won the Oscar for Best Supporting Role, I guess. Probably should have looked that up, but I didn't see the movie. I don't even remember. Hold on a second. Alright, so it's Best Supporting Actor, Moonlight. And I didn't see the movie. I don't know if you guys have, so I have no opinion on the movie whatsoever. But I was curious as why it was trending. But I saw that it was like a gay role, a role for a gay guy. I don't know if he's gay or straight. It doesn't matter, but I was just curious. The reason I was bringing that up is I was wondering why it was like trending so much. Like there's all kinds of other Oscars, why that one? So I thought maybe that was it. I really enjoyed him, and he's in House of Cards and some other things, Cage, the show Cage. So he seems like a great actor, but I don't know too much about this story, so I was wondering if anybody else, if you guys know like why maybe it's trending so much, leave a comment, let me know. Enlighten me. So that was the top number 1 trending. Number 2 was a cemetery. Well, the headline reads Jewish cemetery, terrorism or vandalism. So I looked into it, read a couple of different articles, and it's a horrible thing no matter what it is. But again, the media is kind of wanting to twist it and make it into something that it just might not be. So a lot of the titles are saying a Jewish cemetery. It's just a cemetery. It wasn't a necessarily Jewish cemetery. It's just mostly Jewish people bury their people there. So that could I'm always, if you guys have watched me or listened to me, I'm always just about being open and honest. I'm not saying that it wasn't against Jewish people, but there was also another one recently that was a Catholic church that got the tombstones knocked over and such. There was another one that was a predominantly Jewish cemetery. So, it's a horrible thing. But I think a lot of times we take these stories and we blow them up into what they, maybe not what they actually are. And so I'd be really slow to say that this is like a Jew type of scenario. Even the cop was kind of like, well, it's probably drunk kids, vandalism. It's horrible. It's bad. For me, I don't know about you guys personally, but for me, cemeteries not a big deal. I understand that it's very disrespectful because it is a big deal for other people. For me, I know that that person, if I had somebody buried there, if you knock down the tomb, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's to me, it's nothing. It's a visual reminder, or it's a monument, but it's not actually that person's spirit or that person's soul there. Maybe, but I don't think that, so I might be wrong. So anyways, that's the number 2 story, and I can see why that's the number 2 trending story right now on Facebook. And it's just, the language that they use, I think they try to make it into something that it could be, but they're saying it like it is that. So we got to be careful with that. So anyways, that's number 2. Number 3 is the Nokia 3310. I don't know how you specifically say that, but 3310 is what it looks like to me. 3310. I think it was 17 years ago that I'm not gonna always say I think, just I'm not a reporter, I'm just a commentary person, so I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it was 17 years ago. So it's got the original snake on there. It has, I think the guy said like 1 month standby time. I'm assuming that's battery if you're not using it. What everybody uses their phone, so I don't really know what that means, but maybe in the tech world that actually means something, and that's cool. So are you excited about this phone? Did anybody, I remember having a phone with the snake on it, so it probably was a Nokia phone. I don't specifically remember, but it probably was. Maybe we all had them at one point. It was a few years ago, so I don't really remember. I guess it was 17 years ago. So are you gonna get this phone? What are your ideas? I heard somebody talk about it, that it would be a really good phone for like a quick festival phone, that you could take it to festivals and not worry about getting it lost. I don't know if that's because it's cheap, or it's maybe they were talking about because it's thought of as being indestructible. You see all the memes. So what are your ideas? That was the number 3 on the, should I go from 1 to 2 to 3, or 3 to 2 to 1? I probably did this backwards. So just watch this video in reverse and comment below. Let's talk about these stories if they're of interest to you. And the reason I would love to do like a Facebook Live, but then I'm driving and stuff, and I gotta, it's just, I really would like to, I like commenting and responding. So if you comment, I will definitely respond and see if you have any interesting insights to these 3 trending stories on Facebook. Adios.